Yo, what's up, guys? Let's get a nice view for us. So check this out. We're live right now, but I'm still gonna make this like a video, kind of like you could watch it even after the live. So while I'm doing this video, I'm going to be raising my vibration. There's a difference between faith and skilled faith. Faith versus skilled faith. Faith has a skill level to it. So I'm raising my vibration as we're doing this live. I'm smelling the smell of the soap on my hands. That's what I'm doing right now. And I'm really feeling that smell. I'm really sensing it. So what this is going to do is it's going to relax my body. It's also going to raise my vibration. It's also going to, as you'll notice, start fueling more and more substance for whatever I'm going to talk about in the video. It's where the resource of passion comes from. It's one of the places. Passion, inspiration, wisdom, intelligence, all those things. It's like when you eat a meal, right? You feed your body, but you can also feed your soul or your spirit. So let's talk about this. Hi, greetings to whoever's here. I can't see who you are, but I can see that there's one person watching. Okay, we're back live. We're back on. Hi, A, Mr. A. Greetings. I just see A there. Can I go to channel while I'm live? Hi, Mr. A. Sorry, bro. I clicked. You know what happened now? I clicked to check out your channel, and what happened is it went off the live. I don't know why. So I'm still learning about this live thing. Yeah, so I'll know not to not to click there. I'm still learning like what does what. So yeah, man. I hope you're doing good, Mr. A. It just shows A by your name. Yeah, A and a hyphen. So yeah. Pardon me. What are some of your favorite topics, by the way, when it comes to my channel? Like, what do you enjoy me talking about? What is something you'd like me to talk more about? I'm just curious. So, anyway, continuing with the subject, in the meantime, Skilled faith is like this: the power that you have with it, that we all have with it. Right now, my environment is pretty good, right? I don't have to work, I don't have to do anything. I'm pretty chilled, I'm getting free food. That's good. I'm thankful for that. And one thing is, it's important to remember gratitude. Remember to be thankful for the things that you have manifested, the freedom that you have obtained. And what helps is to be thankful for the small things like oxygen, because that's a great way to not get caught up in, oh, did I manifest money? Did I manifest enough muscle? Did I manifest enough friends or the right partner? It's it's about remembering to come back to the smallest things and being thankful for that, because that's going to give you even more joy when you start remembering the big things, and it's going to allow you to see the big things with much more clarity and much more ease. Hi, we've got a second person. Hey, what's up, bro? I can't see who you are, but I can see that we have two people so far in our live stream. So welcome and greetings to you. Hope you're doing great. So I'll just say it again. While I'm doing this live stream with you guys, I'm raising my vibration. So, yeah, remembering to thank whatever it is that you believe in for the blessings that you have, such as oxygen, such as just being able to sit and enjoy sitting. Be thankful for those small things, and you'll start to notice bigger and bigger things. Uh, Hi, Mr. A. Yes, I do meditate, bro, a lot. Actually, posted a video, I think yesterday, a live stream of me meditating for 55 minutes. I wanted to go for 2 hours. I wanted to go, but it's different when you have a camera on you, at least for me. But yeah, I went for 55 minutes. Uh, yeah, meditating is great, man. Meditating helps so much, bro. And you, do you meditate, Mr. A? Do you meditate? So, oh, that's a good question, Mr. A. That's a good question. You ask, um, do you overthink? If so, how do you overcome it? Oh, you say you don't meditate. Okay, fair enough. Do you overthink? If so, how do you overcome it? I love this question. I love your question, bro. That's such a dope question. I'll answer you right now. I'll answer you right now. Just gonna quickly raise my vibration. Overthinking is actually very simple to overcome. It's just about being decisive. The moment you notice yourself starting to overthink, you want to decide like, yo, okay, I'm gonna stop overthinking, and this is how you do it. This is how I do it, right? I basically I go into meditation, right? I start meditating wherever I am. If I'm standing in a line, if I'm laying on my bed, if I'm sitting somewhere, if I'm watching a video, like generally the best thing to do that I'll do is I stop whatever I'm doing and I'll start meditating. I'll start like feeling my breath and I'll start feeling whatever I'm sitting on. So here I'm sitting on the couch, as you can see, and just feeling that feeling, and I keep bringing it back to that sensation, to whatever sensation, and I just keep bringing it back, my focus back to it. So your thoughts will be like here, right? Blah 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 blah. You're thinking about, oh, did I get the groceries or whatever it is that you're overthinking about, right? So then you take your focus away from whatever it is that you're thinking about and keep bringing it back. Almost like lifting dumbbells or weights in a gym, right? You keep bringing it back to the sensation that you're focusing on, whether it's sound or touch. And what happens is the thoughts that were overthinking start to quiet down. That overthinking quiets down and it gets softer and softer. And what happens is you feel more peaceful, you feel more relaxed, and the thoughts go away. And what happens is when you meditate deeper into that state, into that sensation, uh, what happens is something really cool. Whatever you were overthinking about, I actually made a video about this recently, I think yesterday. Solutions start coming to you. And also, like, there's lots of different things that happen. So, one of the things is solutions start coming to you that you wouldn't have been able to think of otherwise. The other thing that happens is like thinking outside of the box, solutions come to you, like inspirations. The other thing is you start seeing the situation in a better light, um, in just a more positive way. The next thing that comes to you is, depending on how deep you go into blah, blah, blah. Depending on how much you increase your vibration or your alignment through your meditation, so that influences what happens. So check this out. The other thing that happens is you get insight into whatever you were overthinking about. You get insight. So you start to realize things like, for example, oh, wow, I overlooked this one thing. And then you can see, oh, here's this changes everything. So all of a sudden, the things that you were overthinking about, or all of a sudden, generally, it depends on how deep you go again, it can become not relevant. So it can be like, oh, wow, this actually doesn't matter because I actually have this and I have this and I have that. So the higher your vibration, the more aligned you are, the more connected you are with your true self, the more things go in the way that you want them to go, the way that they're supposed to go, the way that makes you happy. Because happiness is your right. Happiness is your natural state of being, your true state of being. Okay? And in this life, like, what we're given is basically the choice to how much on what side do we want to be. How happy do you want to be? How unhappy do you want to be? And as you have the determination to choose happiness, you start finding more and more ways to become happier and happier. As you have faith and belief in yourself and trust in yourself. And I guess this is kind of where skilled faith also comes in, right? But just having faith or hope. Hope is like a smaller version of faith because there is some faith in hope. Okay. So just having that open-mindedness that, oh, there can be a solution, there could be possibly a solution, there could be solutions, and then you start seeing, oh wow, there's way more solutions than I thought possible. And yeah, so it comes down to meditation, right? Getting better at the skill of meditating, of being able to focus your attention to where you want to focus it. I'm glad, bro. You're welcome. You're more than welcome, bro. I'm thankful that the advice helped you, bro. Or that you find it seems useful. I'm glad that, because I know it works for me. I do it often. And here's the thing, it's almost like your vibration, right? It's kind of like your spiritual health, just putting a term on it, just a label on it, right? So you have your physical health, right? And then you have your mental health and your spiritual health or your soul health, whatever. So if you're overthinking, basically what that means is it's kind of like if you stop eating, right? If you stop eating food, your body will tell you you're hungry, right? And depending on how long you go without eating food, depending on your state of your body will be like, ouch, 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 right? But then when you eat, how do you solve hunger, right? You eat something and then you feel way better. And then you're like, oh, thank God. Now I'm satiated or whatever. Or it's so good to enjoy the food. Now, if you're overthinking or if you're feeling not good about some thoughts, that's a sign similar to how hunger shows you that you need to eat. It's a sign that shows you you're hungry spiritually. I'm just using that word. You're hungry in your soul or mentally. And when you satisfy that hunger by eating, quote unquote, meditation, that takes care of that indicator, that overthinking or feeling not happy or having thoughts that you don't like or whatever, or things of that nature. So when you get into that state, into meditation, increase your vibration. It's kind of like feeding your soul or feeding your spirit or whatever people want to call it. Um, so yeah, that's kind of like your food in a way. Just a metaphor there. And when you do that, yeah, you're gonna be better. You're gonna be better. It's awesome, bro. Because the thing is, right? Um, the cool thing about meditation, the difference between it and food is that when you eat, you can get full, right? But with meditation, the more you meditate, the better for you. Like the better for you, right? Okay, for a beginner, when I start, hold up, um, meditating, how long should I do it? How many minutes a day? Okay, bro, let's say if you're just starting, I'll say like maybe you can go for 2 minutes. Like keep it very easy on yourself. Take it very easy. Because what's really important is your consistency. All right? That's what's important. That you start really small, and when you start seeing the results of it, the benefit of it, that will give you motivation to go bigger. So your inspiration will come from starting small. So give yourself 2 minutes. You can set a timer for yourself, and in that 2 minutes, all your only job is to just feel the feeling of yourself sitting on the chair. So the moment you sit on a chair, there's a feeling of your butt touching the chair, right? So you remember that feeling. Just keep bringing your focus back to that feeling. And if you start thinking of something, it's okay. Don't worry about that. That's chilled. But just remember to come back to that feeling. And that's basically training. And the more you do that, it's going to become easier and easier for you to control your focus, to control your thoughts, to control how you feel inside of yourself. Um, it's kind of like a fitness or like a muscle. But the thing is, it's way easier to develop than muscles are. So, yeah. Oh, okay. It's kind of like working out. You see small results, and that's your motivation to. Dude, perfect. Exactly, right? I love that you use that comparison. Yes, it's definitely like working out. Um, it's definitely like working out. Those results motivate you to keep going. Yes, 100%, bro. And the cool thing is, if you're paying attention, you pay attention to your results, you pay attention to it, you keep an eye open, what happens is you're going to notice it easier, right? Being observant. Yeah. Here's one thing that's really cool about meditation, right? That makes it a whole lot easier. So there's different kinds of meditation. So the two we're just going to talk about now is like there's passive meditation and there's active meditation. So active is basically what we spoke about now. You asked me like how many minutes a day, right? So that you could do like let's say each morning you meditate for 2 minutes when you wake up in the morning, and if you want to, you can meditate for 2 minutes also when you before you go to sleep. So that's active, right? The other one is passive, which is actually more fun, which is they can both be good. Active is more refreshing, passive is more fun. So check this out. Passive works like this. Um, Throughout the day, whenever you're doing something, you just meditate. While you're talking with someone, you just feel your feet touching the ground. You feel the sensations of your feet. So become more attuned, more noticing of sensations, right? So when you feel your foot touching the ground when you're walking, you keep bringing your focus back there. If you start thinking while you're walking to the shop, you take your focus away from thinking and bring it back to feeling your feet. So that's passive meditation. And that has benefits also. That also has benefits. Where you'll notice your vibration rising. You're going to notice you'll feel a lot more comfortable around people. I don't know what how you feel socially. Maybe you're totally comfortable, totally fine with that. But one thing that I noticed is, for me, one of the hugest things that helped me with my confidence, aside from like I went on a journey and stuff to increase my confidence, but that passive meditation thing I told you about, that thing, I would do it whenever like that thing contributes so much, bro. I would do it in the grocery stores and just like feel way more comfortable, cool with people. Like if you do that, it helps you to stop overthinking and you just feel more comfortable when you're in conversation. You're just gonna blah 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 blah. You're gonna listen to someone, and whatever they're saying is gonna be more interesting. Even if for a lot of people, let's say a lot of people would find like, dude, how could you listen to that person? Their voice is so monotone. Like, but for you, you'd find it interesting because you'll see the coolness in it. You'll find something interesting about it. It makes life so much better. Passive meditation. And also, it also adds to your meditation muscle, so to speak. So that makes you stronger vibrationally and aligned. Yeah, so wherever, and the awesome thing is when you realize this, it's like wherever you are, it's your gym. Like you're in your vibrational gym. Like as I'm sitting here, I can increase my meditation muscle, so to speak, always wherever we are, and you can always make things better by doing that. So yeah, man, it's really a great thing. And the thing that helped me to kind of realize this aspect, that's cool. I'll be sure to try that out. Yeah, dude. Yeah, try that out, and that'll be dope. You can let me know how it goes for you. Um, Let me know like where you get to, so to speak. Um, and yeah, yeah, let me know, and we can talk about it and stuff. What else? Yeah, bro. It really helps for relationships too. Yo, it helps for relationships a lot because you're able to see people's point of view much better. And meditation really helps me to stop thinking about myself, like in a good way, right? Because you think about yourself, but you also are able to think about others also. And what happens is you start to see that people actually have a good heart towards you. They're just trying to love themselves in a way. That's what's actually happening. They're trying to love themselves, but they don't necessarily know how to do it. So they speak to you in however they speak to you. And when you understand that, then you can, yo, bro, it's so many good things. And then you just connect with them better. You become friends with people you wouldn't have become friends with. And you find out that they're actually good people and things are great. You find out that you're also a great person. But yeah, that's alignment and meditation. On the other side, if you go to overthinking and you let yourself overthink too much, it's kind of like seeing the opposite of that. And it's like, oh, and the thing is that with overthinking, it's like everything is fucked up, right? And we know that the thing is, you know that something's not right if you're overthinking. You know that it's not right. Like there's something has to be sorted out here. But when you're in alignment and you're meditating and you're feeling free and peaceful, things feel right. You're like, this feels right. Things are supposed to be like this. Things are supposed to be good. And that's how internally we have this instinct inside of us, right? That from our heart, your inner voice that's telling you, yo, things are supposed to be good. I should move towards the good. I should move away from the bad and move towards the good. And it's guiding you, right? So yeah, we're destined for joy, right? We have the choice, though. We have the choice to listen to our inner voice or to not listen to it. So, yeah, the more that you increase your presence vibration, your alignments and stuff like that, the more it empowers you, right? It helps you to, and the thing is, you want to have that intention of using it to make yourself better, to bring joy to yourself, to get the things that bring you happiness, and to bring happiness to others. So when you do that, it kind of acts as fuel to empower you. That's where I'm at in life, just trying to make my mental health better. That's great, bro. That's great. Yeah, improving your mental health, bro. That's great. I respect that. Yeah, man. It helped me a lot with my health, also, my mental health. Yeah, I'm in a much better space now than what I used to be. So thank God. Hey, thank the universe, right? Thank whatever you believe in, right? Yeah, G. Yeah. Yo, yeah, it helps a lot. Helps a lot. I was gonna ask, where are you from? But hey, you don't have to answer that question. But either way, I was just curious. Um, yeah. So yeah, the power of skilled faith, right? Let me just check this out real quick. I'm just replying to my wife real quick. Oh, you're in the US, in Texas. Dope, bro. That's nice, dude. That's nice. That's pretty cool. I'm in South Africa right now, over here. That's dope, bro. Texas. Hey, howdy, howdy. I think I've got a pretty decent Texas accent. Not now, but I mean, I can impersonate one. Um, that's dope, bro. That's really cool. That's really cool. Let's check here. Just replying to my wife again. Just replying to her. I'll say, hey, howdy, howdy, howdy. Yes, sir. Yeah, man. Um, what are you up to? Like, what are your goals? Like you told me, one of them is to make your mental health better. I had discovered your page back in 2020. I believe it was one of the NoFap videos. Yo, wow, dope. That's cool, bro. 2020. We're in. What are we in now? Is it 2022 now? I think we're in. Okay, so that was in 2020. That was nice, bro. One of the NoFap videos. Yeah, that's great. That's great to hear. Yeah, man. Um, I don't watch porn anymore at all. Like I stopped watching porn for a while now, actually. I just all that I do is like fap without porn, without pictures or anything like that. But yeah, fapping is okayish, but porn is like a no-no, dude. Like that's what I found in my personal experience. Yeah, because if you just stop watching porn, like that helps a lot. That helps a lot. Just leaving porn, and you still allow yourself to fap, so that you don't have the temptation to relapse or whatever, like into the P part of PMO. That helps a lot and can go a long way. I know one time I went without porn for 4 years, but I was still fapping at that time. So I went without porn for 4 years. But my longest no fap streak was 363 days. So almost a year, just 2 days short of a year. That was my longest streak. Yeah, it definitely helps. Yeah, yeah, bro. Yeah, yeah. Um, you're right. You're right. You're right. You're quite right when you say that, man. Um, okay, great. We're back. We're back. Yes, man. You're right when you say that. Just by not watching porn, it can help a lot of people. Just by not watching it. Yeah, by yeah getting your focus onto other things that are enjoyable, like meditation. But the thing is, right? I think the thing that makes meditation so um, desirable in a way is the results that it brings, like relaxation, calmness, confidence. You know, I will thank meditation because I would say that it helped me to meet my wife. It helped me to meet my wife, and it helped me to lose my virginity to my wife actually. So that was really cool. Um, let's go over here. Yeah, dude, meditation helps with so much. Hold up. What tips do you have to stop watching porn overall? Because it's so easy to access. Yo, dude, it is easy to access. That's true. It's pretty easy. Um, what tips do you have? Okay, there we go. We're back on. I'll tell you right now some of my tips. Um, yo, check this out. One of them. I'd say the first one is to have your reasons, to know your reasons solidly of why you don't want to watch porn, of why you want to leave porn. So you can make a mental list. You can write it down if you want to, but you can write down like, and the more you write down, the better. So generally positive things. You want to write down like positives, not like negatives. Like if I, or you can think, fuck it. Let me leave the technical stuff. Let me leave the technical stuff, right? Let's keep it simple. It's better. So if you kind of know like why you don't want porn, right? So for me, right, I know that I'm way happier when I don't watch porn. I know that I remember what it did to me, right? So I know that I will never allow myself to go back there again. I will never allow myself to experience pain like that again, because it just doesn't make sense, right? The small little bit of pleasure that's so temporary, like a few seconds of pleasure, a few seconds of pleasure. And I'm not even talking about the orgasm, because the orgasm when you're watching porn is not even that fun, really. It's actually, orgasm is much nicer without porn. Funny, that's for me personally. I don't know, but a small little high for like a long period of pain, that's like really not worth it. Really not worth it, right? I know that when I stop watching porn, my I have an erection. I get an erection if I stop watching porn, right? What's the other thing? Boner is stronger. I'm happier. My mental clarity, like my mental health, is way better when I'm not watching porn. So if you write down your personal reasons, because we all have our own reasons for why we don't want to watch it, and you write those down, and you have something powerful enough, that's gonna keep you away from it. That's gonna keep you away from it easily, right? So for me, I know that and also the thing for me is, right, I'm honoring my wife as well, because like that's not very honorable if I'm watching porn, you get what I'm saying, and I'm with my wife, you get what I'm saying. So that's like some of my personal ones, but you probably have your own personal ones. Yeah. Also, when you don't watch porn, right, you feel more. And again, the more reasons we stack, the better, right? This is one of the ways it helps. One of the many ways. When we don't watch porn, we feel way more connected to people. We can see people, as souls, right? Instead of just physical objects. And I don't mean that in like a political sense or anything like that. Like, no, I mean that in a practical way. So, like, you start to see people for their feelings and not for how you can use them. Because if you notice, when a person's watching porn, they kind of, during that period or phase, they lean more to you lean more towards like looking at people as body parts, basically. But when you're away from it, you can start to see people more as people. You can look in someone's eyes and see them as a person, and connect with them better. Your connection, your comfort, your confidence is just way better. You feel more in tune with yourself. You feel more like yourself. You feel more at home in yourself, so to speak, right? So yeah, man, um, that's one of the things that helps a lot. If you have your just a bunch of your reasons for why you don't want it, and for why you want a porn-free lifestyle, that's gonna help. Yeah, for me, it's just something I don't do anymore because it's just not at all worth it. Not at all, man. And besides, like real sex feels so much different from how porn looks, right? Real sex feels so much different from how porn looks. Real sex is way better, in my opinion. And I do think it's about how you have it, right? How you do it, what intentions you have, what mindset you go into this. I'll take those tips into consideration. No-fap/semen retention. Hold up. No-fap/semen retention is a good tool to use. That's true, man. Yeah, it definitely is a good tool to use. Definitely is, man. Yeah, definitely is. Uh, yeah. Yo, you know what? I found that like cutting out porn makes it way easier to stop fapping. That's like if I cut out porn first, and then not fapping is way easier. Um, yeah, because like I can, for me, I can go to sleep at night and then like I can. It's way easier now for me to like not fap should I choose to, right? Um, but I think definitely the 100% thing is to first get rid of porn, first get rid of porn, and then stop fapping. That's what seems to help me a lot. First get rid of porn and then stop fapping. Yeah, and allow yourself to fap should you want to, but no porn at all. You know what I'm saying? But that's just hey, that's just my $5, my 2 cents, my $10. um, but yeah, that helps, man. Yeah, bro. Yo, this other thing, right? Um, Connection with a person, true connection, is way more like you kind of get to choose between these two, right? Between true connection versus lust, and you get to choose on the spectrum. Like, in a way, this is what it seems like to me. In a way, not exactly like that, but kind of. Do you want like a deep, true, genuine, like romantic, like sweet, like loving connection, or do you just want like animalism? And the animalism isn't even that pleasing, and it's empty and hollow, and it's like uh, Russell Brand actually had a good way to describe it. He actually, I'm going to use how he described fame in a way. Obviously, these it's affected by how you go into it, and that determines how you experience it. But like the way he went into it, in a way, he described his experience of fame as you see a nice cake and you eat it, but it's ashes on the inside. And I think that's a great example for obviously fame can be great, being rich can be fucking amazing, but it's about how you go into it. So um, I'm just using that example for sex, right? And for like doing the porn comparison, going into it with an animal type of vibe. And when I say animal, I don't mean like dog. I mean like animalistic type of vibe, where it's like empty, hollow, just for lust. Because how it feels afterwards is just like empty, like there's ashes in the cake, right? The cake looks great, but then it's ashes afterwards. Versus the soulful, pure, caring, loving, connected to yourself, connected to other people, going into it with that pureness in a way, pureness so to speak, or wholefulness, and it just feels so much more satisfying afterwards. Even like afterwards feels great. Like I remember how I lost my virginity. Right, the end orgasm wasn't even like I've had like afterwards I started having way better orgasms when I had sex. But like the first time I wore like 3 or 4 condoms. I wore like a lot of condoms. But if you wear two, they damage each other. But if you wear 3 or 4, like I'm not recommending this at all, right? I'm not recommending this. It's just something I did. Me. I thought it would be funny as a story to tell afterwards also. But I wore so many condoms. But the thing is, at the same time, afterwards I felt good afterwards. I felt good because I knew that I came in with a giving mentality. I came in with a wanting to benefit mentality, to benefit someone else. And going in with that mentality, it's like feeling good, man, because hey, I've been a blessing, and you see the other person happy and joyful and enjoying it, and there's just more connection, and we kind of get to choose between uh, the connection that is full of joy and love and happiness and soulfulness versus the connection, or not connection, but versus just empty using. You get what I'm saying? Empty selfishness in a way, versus that connect connecting. Okay, that that's all I'm gonna say on that. Yeah, man. Yeah, yeah, man. Yeah, Just take a look at my messages. Just respond here to my lady. Responding here to my lady. Yo, let me do my Texas accent, right? I'm gonna try, and you can tell me what you think of my Texas accent. Yeah, so, hold up, man. Yeah, wait. I'm trying, bro. I'm trying, fam. So right now, if I could speak honestly, I'm currently just leaning on the couch, just chilling in the lounge. I got these cross earrings on that I've been wearing for a long time, and yeah, I think it looks kind of stylish. But how things go on your side? I'm trying with the accent, and yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. Yo, I made a video on Reddit, and I think I really, if I were to be honest with myself, I think I did pretty well on the video on Reddit. Cause the people on there, cause now it's not as good as it was then when I made that video. Cause right now I think it's live, and when you're live, you kind of you got an impression that you're. I don't know how to explain it, man. But yeah, on the Reddit, I feel like I put the hammer to the nail, if you know what I mean. I think I really put the hammer to the nail, if you know what I mean. My voice went down for a little bit, but I think I did something. Hey, I'm trying, mate. I'm trying, man. I'm trying, man. Uh, there we go. We're live. We're back. Yeah, bro. Skilled Faith. Yeah. Still in South Africa, bro. In South Africa. Dude, I would love to visit the US, bro. God, I definitely want to do that. When I manifest sufficient cash and everything, I want to try tacos, bro. I want to try tacos. And I know it's a Mexican thing, but I want to go to the US to experience tacos. I also want to try an In-N-Out burger, Five Guys burgers and fries. What else? Just like a whole bunch of foods, bro, in America. That's what I want to do. So many different foods. Maybe I'll try nachos. I get the feeling that nachos are similar to Doritos, the way they look, but I don't know. Um, yeah, I'm still in South Africa, bro. Um, yeah. Yes, I do have Instagram actually. Um, how would I go about sharing that with you? My Instagram handle is, I think it's PeterPanYoungForever, but probably as one. It would be much better if I sent the link somewhere, live chat. How do I type here? Pardon me. Hold up. Yeah, how would I do that, man? I'm just rotating the camera. Whoopa. There we go. We're back. But yeah, Peter Pan, Young Forever, one word. Um, Maybe I'll put it in the description of this video because I'm going to post this video, this live stream on the channel. And I'll put I'll try to remember, right, to put my Instagram handle there. Yeah, and I'll do that. I'll just like copy a link. Yeah. raising my vibration. It's a form of meditation, but it's a hybrid of meditation. I'll be sure to DM you. I'll be heading to bed. Good talk. Yeah, man. Great talk, bro. Was a dope talk. Uh, yeah, that'll be cool. That'll be cool. Yeah, it's been a dope talk, man. Have a great. I think I'll be ending the video too soon because it's like been 46 minutes. Yeah, man. Have a good rest. May you wake up feeling refreshed. All the blessings, sending those blessings your way. Much love, bro. Yeah, I'll post my handle on there. Have a great one. Brum brum. Peace out. Yes, sir.